Okay. Now, remember the last video that we saw when we saw the cast of the Time Bandits, the celebrities sitting together that played the role. Now, 2 times over, you notice that the leader sits right in the center. See what I'm saying? Wow, right? Now, here's a new scene, and guess what? He's right there in the center where all the action is. It's like the focal point is all about me. Look at you guys. You guys are fucking not so attractive. Look at me. I look like my mom. Get out of the way. Fall in line. That's my. I mean, it's weird. It's like, didn't she conceive or create the rest of them? It kind of makes you wonder, why is it that he looks just like he was conceived from her womb or something? Because he looks just like her. So why do the rest of them not look like her? It really baffles me that the rest of them fall in this hierarchy, and cherubs are just beautiful entities anyways, in every fact of the matter of what we thought cherubs ever always was. They were always rosy cheeked, beautiful angels, and with little arrows or whatever the fuck. So it's just like, I don't know, like, why are they not so attractive? Aren't they like from the fourth dimension? Aren't they from, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, aren't they? So I just don't get that, unless he wants them to water down the height behind them. It's kind of like you're on a track with another celebrity, and you're like a couple of MCs, a couple of rappers, right? Now that's a bad analogy for the most enlightened, but I used to be a rapper and I used to be stupid, so I'm gonna fucking use that analogy. And if you don't like it, you already know what you can do. All right? Oh, never mind. Let me not create contracts that I'm gonna have to fucking make somebody look like an ass when they come and try to hold me to the contract that that I left a blank check on, huh? Nah, void. All right, so these guys here, they make it look like it's a good thing what they're doing in here, man. It's so fucked up. It would be totally irresponsible to let these people out because they're fucking mind fuckers, total mind fuckers. All right, everything they do is completely confusing. They tell you what they're doing in plain sight on a major telepathic level in this movie, and then nobody will figure it out, but I figured it out. So, the map. The map, what they're showing you, when they stole the map and they were pirates running around with the map, they're showing you that they stole the way from the people, and the people didn't have a map, so they couldn't find their way. See what I'm saying? I might as well have been sitting in there when they wrote this damn fucking film, dude, because that is extremely obvious. What else does the map mean? It's other than an intangible, frivolous thing that the creator never would need back. A map, really? I already know this place. It's inside my womb. What? So, yeah, the map, they stole the map because they stole the way for the people. And then the map of a pirate will always have an X where the treasure is on the map every time. So that tells you that they took your way, and the only way to get back is for you to find out how to get to the X. That's pretty fucking obvious. Now, what else is obvious with this scene here? We're going to find out what they were trying to tell us with this void of creation scene. Well, let's just check it out. They call themselves the light, obviously. They're in the void of creation. The one that is on the network is the one in the center because he's the only one I've ever seen. The other ones I've had an epiphany of, and I feel like a sense of stoogery, or I've had a glance at one. I seen one dip behind a bush in San Diego that was watching me. I don't know who that was, but it was a little fucking man that dipped behind a bush, and I swear I fucking saw him, side of his face. Tripped me the fuck out. Looked like a doll almost. Anyways, yeah, very fucking interesting. And the bush was still moving. So that's the thing is funny about this is that an equal opposite reaction will always give it away, because if you move behind an inanimate object that's not a rock, it's gonna wave because you dip behind it. Whatever, man. That's besides the point. The thing is here is that it takes a strong telepathic brain for you to configure what they're saying, because they're not saying anything. They're just showing images. So let's just check it out. The map took your way, right? And then let's check them out in the void. They're trying to escape the void. They went through multiples of dimensions trying to get away from Black Betty out of the void of creation. So now this is what they're showing you here. Now this looks chummy. You hear the music? Listen to that music. Yay, it's so happy. It's so silly and they're having fun. All right. So what? You're having so much. Wee. See this shit? Okay, so these are the 7 deadly sins that are doing this. What is this? How confusing is this? All right, so what they're showing you is that the cubes of Satan are getting them further. See that? It's super telepathic. The cubes of Satan are keeping them further, all right? It's keeping them further. They're going cage to cage. It's just a cube of Satan, that's it. And that's what they're using. So it's paramount. They always use these cubes everywhere in our society. You got a cube in your hand. You got a cube box at the FEMA camps. They kind of put you in the black box. See what I'm saying? It's cube, the cube, the cube, the cube. You sit in a cuticle. You sit in a square building. Everything has been squared. SpongeBob. All right, now, a funny thing about this boy here that's with them, there's 6 of them, and then there's a 7th one, and they said that that's the son. All right, now, Mr. Cheeks does not like these cherubs, all right? Mr. Cheeks doesn't like them. He wouldn't be the 7th one. It could be another one, or they could be just trying to adhere themselves to Mr. Cheeks so they don't look bad, claiming the son as much as they do, because he claims to be the light. The light doesn't even like him. Kind of makes you wonder about these people that are flying around spraying these chemtrails. Do they see another version of Mr. Cheeks that has been programmed into their mind that overlays on top of the sun, that is kind of like an overlay that says, hey, here I am. I'm full of shit. Put your head up your ass. Jump off the cliff. Like, just bullshit. Like, so whenever they do blood sacrifices in front of the sun, he finds it despicable. He thinks it's terrible. And that's the real reason why they do it, is because they know they're antagonizing him and the creator. So whenever you do blood sacrifice in front of the sun, it's supposed to be something that adorns the fallen angels and shit and like that. But Mr. Cheeks doesn't like it. So they got a son in here. He doesn't fucking like them. See how stupid this shit is? The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. It's fucking nonsense here, man. See these cherubs? They're all like runts behind this Gabrielle dude. They're all chasing behind him, doing whatever he wants and stuff. But that's sad, man. People need to think for themselves. And maybe they did think for themselves. Maybe they did. Because I didn't hear the argument. But one thing's for sure is that he's got this standard classic complex of being the handsome one and everyone needs to fall back. That's what it looks like to me. Like he's telling them what to do and they're just getting themselves in trouble because he's so smart that they don't know how to do otherwise. Of course, the magic cherub caught the rope. Well, as you can see, this thing takes a considerable amount of telepathic energy coming from the mind to configure what is originally created by people who created languages who were telepathic themselves from the beginning. This is Grim Nasty, over and out. And as always, come to this channel if you want to know the truth, because you have now seen the true face of your maker, and that is a true blessing. It doesn't matter if it came from me. Somebody fucking did it, and now it's real. You understand? It's that somebody fucking showed you who God was, and it was fucking true. And now you can meet this motherfucker because you got a pamphlet brochure, and you can pass out these brochures and tell people how to meet the real God. Man, that's huge. That's huge, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grim Nasty TV.